Hi everyone, this is Alexis with the Stop Real Estate Group, and I'm here with my dad, Jerry.
Hey everybody.
And this video is going to be about purchasing a home specifically in Southern California. And what we're going to do is I'm going to ask my dad some questions. There are 5 things that you really need to know, 5 big steps from beginning to end on how to purchase a home. And I'm going to have it listed here on the screen or somewhere down below, listing the 5 steps as we go along. But the first step that's really, really important in purchasing a home is you want to be able to make sure you're connected with a real estate agent, someone who really knows what they're doing and wants to help you find that perfect home. So let's talk about a little bit more about that, Dad, about finding the right real estate agent. How are you going to be able to find an agent that you know is going to be a hunter for you?
Well, interview them.
Yes.
Pick top 3 agents, interview them, talk to them, ask them questions, and see if they know what the market is. See what they know, what's going on. Make sure that this is their job. This is their full-time job, is being an agent in today's economy. Very, very important. And basically, they get along with you. You guys connect, right? That's really, really important.
Yeah, sometimes you got to find an agent that really connects with you, with your time schedule. And also, I would say the biggest thing is picks up the phone and answers your questions.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That's really, really important. Yeah. Good. Awesome. So the next step we would say is definitely your agent will be able to connect you with a lender. So after the agent really figures out what type of home you want to go after, being connected with the lender is really important, the next step. So kind of go into that, Dan.
Yeah, know your numbers. Find a lender that can go over all the different options, that you know your numbers, you know what your payment is that you qualify for. So important, because you don't want to make an offer on a house and then all of a sudden you get the payment and you're like, I don't want to make that payment. So knowing your numbers and having that lender that will service you and connect you and really know your budget, I think is really, really important.
And I think one thing that's important too to kind of touch off on that is that if you happen to know your own lender that you want to use, it's also important, I would recommend, to get a second opinion on what you're qualified for and the payment plan you're doing and the interest rate. So usually when a buyer comes up to us and they say, oh, I already have a lender, well, we recommend our lender too. Check them out, compare the numbers. That way you get the best rate possible. So
best rate, best service, right?
Yes, so, yeah. Exactly. All right. So step number 3 is to make sure you really know your budget. So talk about a little more about that, Dad.
So once you know your budget and your payment, you can match that up with the price of home that you want to buy. And then once you match that up with the home that you want to buy, then you look at homes in those areas to match that price of the home, right? So important.
Yes, definitely. That's number 3. Step number 4 is to start looking for homes with your agent. I think this is the most important and one of the most exciting things as a real estate agent. We become hunters for you. So go a little bit more.
Yeah, having your agent that knows exactly what home you want to buy.
Yeah.
So that the moment that home comes on the market, they're already gathering the information, calling you, setting up an appointment for you to see that house. So important. Knowing the house that you want, having your agent know the same thing will increase that chance so you can get your offer accepted.
And not just a real estate agent who is just going to send you homes and automatically, or have you go to the open houses by yourself. Someone who's going to actively look for home and know your criteria specifically. Mm-hmm. So when it hits the market,
so true,
they're hunters for you. So
yep, 100%. Absolutely.
Step 5, and the most exciting part, making an offer. So how does that work?
So you know what? A lot of times when you go to make your first offer, they review the offer then, which I guess is okay. But before we even see houses, I normally review a draft of a typical real estate offer and go through all the terms on that. So that way, when it comes time to make an offer, we basically go through the terms and the key points of that offer that ties into the house that you're making, and we make an offer, right?
Perfect.
And then we present the offer and we fight to try to get it accepted.
Awesome. Well, there's a lot more that goes after that.
Yeah, those are the five things. So if we get through those 5 things, there's a lot of other things that we can communicate and talk to. But hey, picking the right agent, knowing your numbers, knowing the area that you want to buy a home, being able to know the flow of how to do a purchase contract together, how the escrow goes, all of that would be right after your offer is accepted. We walk you through every single step of that escrow and make sure that you're represented very well.
And everything is protected. You're protected throughout the whole entire process when we go into escrow. So stay tuned for more videos. We're going to talk about the escrow process as well and a little bit more detail about all the steps. Hope that helps, and we'll see you in the next video.
Don't forget, subscribe down below.
Like and subscribe.